I have seen some truly horrendous outing stories over the years, hurt ex-partners, jealous colleagues, or bitter business partners. People who once felt close suddenly weaponized your privacy. And this actually happened to a mentee of mine recently. Someone she trusted outed her. She even considered going to the police for defamation. The harsh reality though is that if you're being outed for something that you actually do, even if it's private, the law I don't think is going to protect you there. Sometimes a restraining order can be warranted, but often the legal system moves slower than the damage. So what can you do? Well, step one is I recommend that you get support immediately. That probably goes without saying, but you really need someone grounded in your corner. So a mentor, a therapist, a trusted friend. You don't necessarily just want to jump to a colleague who might inflame the situation for you emotionally even more. It sucks that it happens, but panicking in the moment and inflaming your own hurt about it is really not going to help you. So you're looking for somebody genuinely grounded here. Then step two is to assess the scope. So what does this person actually know? Who are they likely to tell? What's the worst case scenario? Not because we catastrophize, but because this gives you clarity, which then helps us set up for step number three, which is to get ahead of it if possible. So if this person is threatening to out you to your family, then can you speak to your family first? It doesn't mean confessing every detail. It means considering what you feel saying, framing the narrative your way, and diffusing the impact before the other person gets there. It also removes some of the power from this individual because you've stepped in and you've taken away the weapon they're trying to wield. Step four is then use the scare to audit your privacy. So have you reverse image searched your photos lately? Are you using secure contact methods? Could a client find you somehow through your digital footprint? It's not about victim blaming. It's simply about strengthening your system so you're less vulnerable in the future. Because finally, here is the hardest truth. Every choice we make comes with consequences. The desirable part is that you can make life-changing money in this job, have freedom and empowerment, but the undesirable part is that you may be targeted by people who exploit your privacy simply because what we do is stigmatized and misunderstood. When we choose to work, we choose all of the consequences. We can't just pick and choose what we do and don't want. And yeah, it super sucks when it happens to you. It does not excuse the cruelty of others, but it does mean you have to get real about the price you're willing to pay. If the risk of exposure feels like a price that's too high, it's not weakness. It might be a sign that you seriously need to consider how or if you work, because your safety, your peace, your stability, those are part of the business model too. It's a part of your life.